When you come to the St. George area, there are a lot of activities to choose from, but today we're going to show you a hidden gem, Dixie National Forest. True Zion National Park is the most popular place to hike in the area, but if you want some time away from tourists, don't miss out on the Pine Valley Mountains. We're gearing up to take our hiking to the next level with an overnight backpacking trip along the Highline Trail. It's just a short hike to Dan Spring, where we will set up camp. But don't let the distance fool you. There's a lot of elevation gain you have to take into account. And packing all your gear tires you out a lot faster than you're used to. At 7,500 foot elevation here, it's about 20 degrees cooler than in the valley. But that still means it's 90 degrees. So you'll want to take advantage of every opportunity to hydrate.
This is the part of backpacking that makes it awesome, much different than hiking. You don't usually stop or plan to filter water when you're hiking, but this is an example of taking it to the next level.
Oh, and that clean mountain spring water is worth every step of the hike. Backpacking these shorter trails are ideal because you don't have to worry about making good time, but rather having a good time. So rest up, admire the spectacular views, and enjoy a delicious meal on the mountain.
Got some homemade jerky here, freshly smoked this weekend at my house.
That's the stuff. At times the trail can be well defined, but sometimes you might feel like you're bushwhacking a bit. That's when I like to use my trekking poles to lead out and keep from getting spider webs to the face. All the effort culminates in a spectacular experience hiking along the cliffs of the Alpine Mountains, overlooking the colorful landscape of Zion National Park below. At Dan Spring, you'll find a little collection trough for the spring runoff, as well as a shady, grassy spot good for making camp. There were plenty of large trees for hanging my hammock, and even found a spot that was fairly level and made a workable spot for a tent. Kicking up your feet after a good day of hiking and the tickle of a few sun rays through the trees is the poetic payoff of backpacking. A good LPG stove is great for boiling water to enjoy a gourmet freeze-dried dinner in the forest. Just stir and seal and dinner is ready with minimal preparation or cleanup. I highly recommend the lasagna with meat sauce. We made sure to string up the rest of our food supply far enough away from camp to keep the interested parties out. Then finished off the night with a calm campfire. It's truly magical. After a good night's sleep under the stars, the next morning is all about packing up camp and fueling up for the long hike out.
It's mealtime. Mike called breakfast, and if there's one thing I know, don't stand in the way of Mountain Man Mike and his food.
Time to eat up, boys.
The only really extra clothes I brought were extra pair of socks and my camp shoes, because you got to take care of your feet. Like my good old dad says, you don't want to neglect your feet.
You want to start the day out as hydrated as possible because it's a long hike to the next water source. These cairn or trail markers help keep you on the path where the trail can become spotty at times. Remember, you're in the desert. If you forget, the cactus will remind you. All in all, it's about a 5-mile hike out back to the road where you can stash your pack and walk the last mile back to the car. It's not easy, but with a mind full of memories and a foot full of blisters, you'll be glad you saw this side of St. George.